Welcome back to Game Galaxy, and today I wanted to do something a little different where I revisit some of the memories I have of a certain Shenmue trailer that came on the Dreamcast Magazine disc. I watched that way more times than I can count, and I just remember it blowing my mind. You know, there's a lot of people out there that try to discredit Shenmue or just don't get it, and what they fail to realize is why it was so mind-blowing is that nothing like that on that scale had existed up to that point. You know, today we've got vast worlds and Far Cry and Grand Theft Auto. We're running around these huge, fully interactive worlds. But back in 1999 and 2000 for North America when we got it, this didn't exist. And so watching this trailer, just the scope where it showed the weather changes and all those things were just so amazing. And I just couldn't believe it. I remember we showed a few people in the neighborhood came over and we just showed them it and they were like, oh my goodness, that's insane. And my friend who had a Nintendo 64, he saw that video, and then later on we had gotten Shenmue and he came over and played it, and he was just like, oh my gosh. And he went and sold his entire N64 and all his games so he could get a Dreamcast and Shenmue. It was a real cool feeling, like, yes, like, I told you, like, yes, Sega, because I'm always the Sega lover. But let's dive in and take a look at this. I haven't viewed this video in many, many years, so I just wanted to watch this video again so many years later and just see my reaction with it. Let's take a look. So like I said, I have not seen this in years, so let's get started. Let's go ahead and press play.
Produced and directed by Yu Suzuki.
That music is just always awesome.
A massive project, with scale the world has never seen, has finally been unveiled. It's not an RPG. It's not a movie.
This guy's voice used to like.
A world that transcends games.
Orchestrated music was still relatively new with games. Oh man, this whole dog. Yeah, I apologize about the video quality. I have this demo disc, but it's somewhere back in a different state, and so I had to find this online. It's a little compressed. But yeah, they showed a weather system, the weather changed. I mean, I hadn't seen anything like this ever. I love the orange skies. I've been to Japan and sunsets actually look like that. Oh man, the kid. You know, seeing this for the first time, there was so much mystery. He said it's not an RPG, it's not a movie. What is it? We're just seeing this huge world, and then we get this here. Full reactive eyes entertainment. Free, right? And it truly was free.
Shenmue.
So now we get a little bit of the story. I remember thinking the faces looked amazing.
Stay back, Bill. For the last time, where is the mirror?
It appears Landi will try to make use of both mirrors.
What will he try?
That even I don't know.
One thing I always loved about Shenmue is the camera moves and the camera shots. Every shot in Shenmue is always moving.
Connection.
I'm begging you, please think it over.
My mind is made up. I must go. I will have my revenge.
Let me invite you to hell. This was amazing. We were like, whoa, look at these cinematic fight scenes. I know a lot of people hate QTE, but I thought it was cool.
Find that mirror, and then we'll talk.
There must be some information here. This area been getting rather dangerous recently.
Would you like something to eat?
I'll give it a try.
Oh my goodness, you could play arcade games inside the game? That was incredible. And I actually did this. I mean, who didn't do that if you played Shenmue? It was a fully realized world. We're in a convenience store, riding the bus.
First, I'll teach you to step. Step forward, step again. Then kick.
Okay.
Unbelievable, man.
Hey, stop! Damn! Later, sorry.
Please, just for a while, stay with me. I wish time would just stand still.
So much mystery in this trailer. Especially this girl. We didn't see her till Shenmue 2.
Don't you dare touch her.
Instantaneous judgments will affect your fate.
So you know about Landy. Just who the hell is he?
Every experience will differ from another.
I'll only tell you if you prove stronger than me.
Vast area, enormous number of characters.
If Landy gets that mirror, no one can stop him.
Is this a game?
Father! Keep friends. Those you love. No!
An emergence of a true, fully interactive game. Step into another reality. Shenmue.
Wow. After all these years, I don't know if this will show up. Probably not. I got pretty hairy arms. Oh, can we see it there? I had goosebumps again after all these years. And you know, that trailer is great where it says, is this a game? I would show this to many people who weren't into video games to be like, wow, look at this. And they'd be like, whoa, what is that? That looks crazy. Well, that's Shenmue. So that was the Dreamcast Magazine Shenmue trailer. And if that was your first time seeing it, I hope you were able to get in the headspace of games didn't look like this before this and were able to enjoy it from that fresh perspective. For those of you that had seen that before, I hope it just brought back some great feelings of nostalgia. And you know, there's some people out there that still don't get Shenmue, and that's fine. If you don't like it, that's fine. But there's a lot of people that just crap all over the game without ever playing it or knowing it. And Shenmue came up on some YouTube comment exchanges between me and this other fellow. And I'm going to throw some of his comments on screen here. Of course, I'll black out his name because I'm not trying to start a war. But I just want to show this as an example of there are just some ignorant comments out there. And so if you're reading this, what does that even mean? I don't understand why we have to have this culture of, you're not a real gamer. You're a crappy gamer if you like that game. It's like, come on, man. What a loser nerd to have that attitude. If that is your attitude, that's pathetic, and it's time to put the video games down and go outside.